Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jimmy. I'm with Tropicana Golf, and today's headline is how to become a great ball striker. Well, why is ball striking even important? Well, ball striking is the way that you hit the ball towards the target over and over again with the same trajectory, the same intensity. It is very, very important. You're not topping the ball. You're not hitting a weak fade or a nasty hook. Every time you hit the ball, pew, pew, pew. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's coming up right after this. Okay, so what's the importance of ball striking anyway? Who cares, right? Like just hit the ball and put it in the hole. Who cares how it gets there as long as it gets there? Wrong. Totally wrong. You need to be consistent with your shot. You need to know exactly how this ball is going to fly every single time. And most of us, myself included, hit a different ball flight 8 out of 10 times. And it's super annoying, but I'm starting to really understand it. All of my favorites, Lee Trevino, Ben Hogan, Mo Norman, great ball strikers. So I want to be a great ball striker, but how? So I research it and I learn it and I think, is it this? Is it how they drop the club? Is it whatever else mechanical? No. What I like to envision is that my body, my torso is an 18-wheeler going downhill through the grapevine at 100 miles an hour on an open road. So close your eyes for a second. Imagine this 18-wheeler on an open highway, flying down this hill, 100 miles per hour. Now think about what would happen if the operator slams on the brakes. Well, that trailer, that's fishtailing. It might flip, all kinds of disaster. This is the 18-wheeler. This right here, your body, your legs, your torso, your hips, your butt, your everything. And so many people stop it instead of using it. They just stop and swing from here. You see it all the time. People finish like this. What is that? No. If you stop the 18-wheeler and swing, guess what? There's your fishtail way out here. There's the fishtail of the trailer and Slice City, or if you close the face, Hook Nation. No. This is your power. This is your engine. This is your big rig. Don't be nasty. Okay? So here, and now take it and send it down the hill. That promotes the same swing every time instead of or no. You must continue this. I'm not so worried about this and whatever other crazy shallowing methods and hips and neck and all kinds of stuff that everybody's thinking about. It's very simple. Use the engine to bring it forward and continue. I don't accelerate the engine. I don't decelerate the engine. I just maintain it at 100 miles an hour. Or what I like to think, 55 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour is very, very intense, okay? And your mind starts working. But for the image that you needed to see there of this stopping, I used 100. But to me, if you told me, hey, imagine this big rig going 55 miles an hour, cruising on a flat, open road. Okay, what would that look like? Well, it would look like this, just cruising. Well, guess what? That's a golf swing. That's a good golf swing. That's a great golf swing that you can repeat over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. 55 miles an hour, cruising on an open road. Like always, I'm going to play a couple holes to show you that this works. What's a tip if you don't implement it? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to envision that truck rolling down the freeway. That's it. So I'm just going to turn it and go. No acceleration and definitely no deceleration. Okay. And we're going to start with a par 3, a long one, because par 3s are difficult for people. They're difficult for me. you have to basically hit it on the green on your first shot in order to make par. It's very hard to chip on. Now this is downhill and I have a lot of room short. I have bunkers left and right. So what do? Well, nothing. I just find my target, I line up, and I use that 55-mile-an-hour truck going down the freeway or the highway or whatever, and just envision that. No acceleration, no deceleration. 3, 2, 1, fire. I really like it. It could be a little short. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. Guess what you're going to get to see? With my brand new Lambda shoes, I'm going to get in the bunker and I'm going to show you. Now listen, here's what happened. There's the pin. Oh wait, it's maybe short of the bunker. Awesome. I may have tricked you and maybe it's not in there. It's a good shot, okay? It's 10, 8, 6, 7 yards away from my target. In most scenarios, 7 yards from your target from 188 yards is not terrible. This one, because it's a par 3, you know, it's not the greatest. But in most scenarios, that's a good shot. You've done your job. If you're 188 yards away and you hit it to 10 yards of the pin, that's pretty good for an amateur golfer. Unless you're playing on Sundays on tour, you're probably not watching these videos, and then you're not playing that well. But for most of us, it's pretty good. Now, I came up short of the bunker. Thank God. Now my shoes stay clean. I don't want to ruin my new golf shoes. Love these shoes. Very elegant. Look at them. Wow. Lambda Golf. Great company. Very classic shoes. Not a lot of the trainers or whatever they call those things, sport edition shoes that you see today. It's very classic. Wingtip. These are wingtip. And it's more my style. You have your style, and that's just fine. That belongs to you, but this is very much my style. So there's the bunker. There's my ball right there. Odin golf ball. And look, yeah, it's 6 yards, maybe 5.5. So not a terrible shot. Just so happens that it's a little short and whatever. And it's fine. This is okay. All right? This is just fine. You didn't hit it out of bounds. You didn't do anything bad. You're just here. So now it's just an easy chip. Now, okay, let's go into further detail. Let's make this a playing lesson more than just ball striking. How do I get this ball there? It's not far. Why is this so hard? Why is this so difficult? Well, let me tell you why. I see so many people, excuse me, it made me laugh. I'll watch people play this. I don't mean to laugh. It's rude. But you're 7 yards away. And I see people up here. You're telling me that you have to swing this hard to hit the ball right there? Come on, man. So once they get up here, what happens? Well, now their brain realizes, hey, dummy, what are we doing way up here? And then they decelerate, and then they chunk it, or they stand up, and then they thin it, and the ball goes past those trees. Look, just go like this. Take a putting stroke. Look, like this. That's all it takes to get the ball over there. You don't have to hinge and hold and rotate and shallow. No, look. I use a 69-degree wedge. That's what I use. My feet are below the ball, so I choke up on the grip, and I just go like this. Swing the V. You ever seen Swing the V video? It's great. Here we go. Swing the V. 3, 2, 1, fire. Go in. Go in. Make it easy, guys. Make it easy. Okay? Make it easy. Let's go tap it in for all of the purists at home, as you should be. This game only counts when the ball goes in the hole. So let's get it in the hole. We have a 1-footer downhill. Do not think about it. Do not analyze it. Do not overanalyze it by any means. You look at it, you say, oh, it's 1 foot. Step in, gently, calm, relaxed, like you're pulling a cocktail off a bar with a fine lady sitting next to you, you're not going to grab it or, you know, do some weird, you're just going to grab it and walk away. Grab it and walk away. Nice to see you. Enjoy your cocktail. Let's move on to the next hole, okay? You cannot miss 1-footers. That is not okay. And I know it happened. It happened to me possibly Friday. It was not too long ago, and it was ridiculous. It's nonsense. It was 1-footer. It did break a little bit, but come on, man. I overthought it. I was like analyzing. I had to wait for everybody to putt. So I'm sitting there staring down this 1-foot putt. Why? I should have just walked up, hit it, and walked away. But I didn't. But I'm still here, and everything's okay. So don't worry about it. All right, we're going to play another hole, ball striking. I want to use my irons because I want you to see that ball striking is consistent. And sometimes with the driver, it's not as pure. So I want you to see the consistency of the ball strike. Okay? We have a dog leg left. This is all going to be ripped out here. They're going to put a lake right there. Isn't that awesome? So the fairway is going to be that only. That's cool, right? So your tee shot is now, the hole is like way, oh my God, look at the size of that finger. Way back there. So you have to hit it, you know, out here. Now you can fade it in there or put a little draw on it. Now, what's the safe play? I don't know. Whatever you feel comfortable with, but I like to just hit a straight ball and let it maybe fade a little bit. It's not a hero shot, so I line up over here and I try to hit it like, you know, right there. That's my interpretation. Uh-oh, we are very amateur right now and do not have a tee. Hold, please. Look at me running in my shoes. Wow. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Let's tee the ball up here. And I have to go back and check and make sure I'm in frame because once again, my cameraman decided to call in sick. I haven't seen him since, I've never seen him actually. He's never shown up to work. So I have to operate every single one of these things. Anyway, here we go. What is it again? Keep the train or the truck rolling. See how the truck never stops? This is the truck stopping here. Look, truck stop. This is truck stop. This is not truck stop. Just feel this. This is the entire swing, ladies and gentlemen, right here. At home, just do this. Power it with the truck. Power it. Not. It's just this. As relaxed and as cool as you can be. I'm dizzy from doing that. Don't get old. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. Drive the truck. Ready? 3, 2, 1, fire. That's what we call Purina dog chow. Oh my God, I think it went in there's a storm drain in the middle of the fairway, and I think it went in there. Oh, I think it went in. I think it went in. I saw it go in. I've never actually hit one in there. I've never actually seen one go in there. But I have seen, like when people hit balls here and then they just magically disappear. And we go, well, I don't know what happened. I think it goes in there more often than not. And there's like a grate on there that's supposed to protect the balls from going in. But for some reason it doesn't. So let's go see if it actually went in. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I am okay. Oh, man. It's literally on the lip of this drain. I'll show you the drain right now. It's pretty wild. This place has like a lot of water. It comes off of these hills. So when it rains, this whole thing gets full of water. Now, I'm no architectural digest type of human, but I know that these kinds of hills store a lot of water, and then they release it, and then marshes like this happen. So they're gonna replace it and just pull it all out and make it a lake. Anyway, here's the storm drain that I'm telling you about. And a lot of balls end up going in there. Luckily, mine's right there. So we're safe. This is 150 right here. So that would be 148 to a middle flag. I like it. I like a 145 number. So we're gonna take a pitching wedge and we're gonna hit a 140 yard shot, 142 yards, okay? It's gonna be driven by the truck here and around. Nice and smooth, no herky jerky anything, just boom. Drive it with the truck. Drive it with the truck. 3, 2, 1, let's drive. Catch a piece of the green. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is what I mean. This is what I'm telling you. The pureness of how I've been hitting the ball lately is incredible. You saw that. I hit it from 150 yards, and you saw that I used a pitching wedge. Wait till you see where this ball landed. My pitching wedge is supposed to go 40 yards, 145 maximum. Maximum. When I slow things down and I deliberately do it slowly, like no pressure, no tension, no effort almost, the ball flies further than I've ever hit the ball. Let me show you where this ball ended up. Remember, I had 148 yards to the middle. That is a pitching wedge for me all day. A pure pitching wedge. Let me show you where this thing ended up. Here we go. So there's 148, middle of the green. I would say that that's middle. Look at my ball. Off the back of the green, that's 100 and at least 65 yards. Let's call it 162. Let's call it 160 with a pitching wedge. Like, that's not even necessary. Here's my ball. It's not even necessary. The fact that the ball jumps off the face when you smooth it out is so rewarding. I mean, I have to recalculate my shots, but hey, I'll take the extra distance. Now listen, here we go again. You have 12 yards, okay? I didn't hit the green. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna take this big swing and decel and hinge and hold? No, I'm gonna take a putting stroke. I'm gonna just take a little putting stroke, nice and loose, and just get the ball down there and try to make a putt. And if I don't make a putt, I will make what's called a bogey. And that's fine, because I didn't lose a ball. I'm not pulling my hair out going, why can't I play this stupid game? In fact, it's the opposite. I'm hitting the ball so well that now I'm in this position. So it's okay. It's just fine. So here, putting stroke, swing the V. See the V that my arms make? Swing the V. I don't know all the technological terms for all this. I see the V right here and I say, swing the V. There's probably some weird thing of some analytical way of telling you how to do this with angles and deception and supination and all these other Asians that people create. No, listen, there's the V, swing the V, okay? 3, 2, 1, swing the V. Easy on me, ball. Hey, it was a good effort, okay? The ball didn't do anything crazy. It just rolled down the hill. It's fine. It's good. I like it. It was easy to do, okay? Easy to do. Now I have a comebacker of 3.5 feet. Now, if you've practiced your 3-footers, this is a no-brainer. This is actually 5 feet. It's not quite 3, okay? Put this down gently. I've learned that. Sorry for slamming it earlier. What do I have? A 3-footer for par, 4-footer, 5-footer for par. It's going to break a little left. Just going to give it a good effort. And like I said over there, I make a bogey. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. Let's line up the ball right there. I know it's going to fade a little bit this way, so I aim at the right corner. I keep my head down, and still, this is the big rig. Okay, this is the big rig coming down the hill. And this is a little baby brick wall at the bottom of this hill. This truck is coming down 100 miles an hour, and so many people do this. They stop. Don't hit the brakes. Just do this. Keep going. Drive right through the wall like the wall's not even there. Okay? It's the same analogy. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. 3, 2, 1, fire. Oh! Very close. Let's play another hole. You guys got anything to do today? Hope not. We're going to play another one. The next one's hard. A hard hole. Hard hole. I like bringing people here for the first time. And they're playing well. And then they get to... This is kind of a hard hole, especially if you've never played it before and if you like to fade the ball. Or if you hook the ball, forget it. You're dead because it's going to go up in there. But this next hole, it's tough. It's not long, but man, it's narrow. And you're looking down this little baby barrel of a window, and you're like, what do I do? I love doing this. I love showing this course and showing different shots and showing you how, even though the course changes, my mentality doesn't. Like it's just the same thing over and over again. Look at this. See how narrow it is? So you got to hit one through that window right there. And the hole does go, yeah, it goes back left. Okay. So I tee it up a little bit on the right side here. How can I do this? Right there, like this. I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to angle this up. Look at that. What a pro. And I'm going to hit a ball. Here's a little extra something. People change their swing when they have a dog-leg-ish, when they try to draw the ball. You know, they're doing all kinds of weird things or snapping it over hard. I don't do any of that stuff. I think the easiest thing for me and for most people is when you address the ball like this, instead of having this square club face, you just go like this. Just close it just a little bit. That's going to hit the ball with a kind of a closed face, and the ball is going to go from right to left. So I aim, normal aim. I get here, and I just close it just a little bit, and I take my normal, easy, nice, relaxed, calm swing. And let's see what happens. I have the face closed a little bit, and I just swing normal. 3, 2, 1, fire. Ball starts on the right, starts moving left, gets down and in the middle of the fairway. Easy does it. I'm going to leave this here for the next guy so that we don't keep blasting divots on the tee box. This is a lot of pressure on this hole, especially when you have people watching, because the street is right over here and then that hill is crazy and you have to hit a good shot. So I took an iron there. Obviously, I'm not going to hit driver. It's such a narrow hole. And I just hit something in the middle of the fairway. And now I have a long shot in, but it's doable. It's totally doable. It's all about keeping the ball in play, staying away from the super high pressure shots. High pressure shots are not the way to play golf. I mean, it's just, it takes a toll on you. You ever played golf and then you're exhausted at the end, but you're like, why am I exhausted? I literally rode in a golf cart. I got out, I walked 8 steps, hit the ball, got back in the cart. Why am I so tired? Mental. There's my ball. Okay? The pin, way up here. Now, I'm 150 yards exactly. If I learned anything last hole, it's that I can hit the ball 150 yards with my pitching wedge, with a smooth swing. The pin is in the back. This should be absolutely perfect if I hit the same exact shot I just hit. Okay? I'm 10 yards further. I'm 10 yards further, but if I swing and do everything exactly the same, the results should be almost exactly the same. So what am I doing? I'm driving the truck all the way through the finish line. Drive the truck. 3, 2, 1, fire. wouldn't you know it? Well, wouldn't you know it? Is that short? Are you kidding me? I love this game. Like, I just did something on the last hole and it was great. And then I do it over here and it's totally different. I think it's short. I think it ended up short. Let's fill this in a little bit. It gets a little attention that it deserves. Yeah, that's just how this game works. Like, you think you have everything dialed in and you're like, all right, well, this happened on this hole, so this should happen on the next. Wrong. It's like the earth stopped spinning for a second. The gravitational pull was off. 1.21 gigawatts was all jacked up. 1.21 gigawatts. Plutonium was low. Whatever. All kinds of stuff. Hey, listen, just so you know, you can play good golf. Oh, it's not bad, but I thought it was bad. I was only kidding. It's on the green. You can play good golf and not have to do too much. Like, it's not a big science. Okay, let's fix this. So how do we fix this? In. Now I go get my putter because, once again, my cameraman didn't show up, so I only have one hand. So I get my putter, and then what do? I tap it down. See, it already looks better. Listen, I have one hand. Give me a break. Wasn't great. All right, here we go. What do we have? You see that street where that car's driving right there? That means the ball is going to go down towards that street. It's just science. That's the way it goes. Hardly ever does the ball not want to go to the street unless the street is up the hill. We have a hill. We have everything moving that way. So I know the ball is going to go that way. So I kind of just aim up here. You already know about the Tropicana hot tub, so I'm not going to go into that right now. But this is it. This is the perfect example of the Tropicana hot tub. I just envision it out there, a big hot tub with women drinking beer. And I'm just going to take this ball and put it in there like this. Like this. I'm just going to roll it in there. I see the hot tub, the bubbles, the girls drinking, and I just want to take this ball and gently throw it in there. Just like this. 3, 2, 1, fire. Corre, corre. Little short. It's okay. You've seen the jacuzzi. It's very nice. It's very wow. I'm going to leave the pin in. You know why? Because it's kind of downhill and things can get away from you quickly here. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to, there. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm going to move this little thing out of the way and this little thing out of the way. And I see a 1-2 foot putt. And I'm just going to send it down the line. 3, 2, 1, fire. This is the 1-footer that you make. Hey, listen, bogeys happen. I'm 2 over through 3 holes. Now, all right, listen, here's what was going to happen. I was going to make you this video about ball striking, which I am, and it's important, but it's also important to know how to play this game. Okay? It's important. So we're going to play another hole. And I'm going to show you that even though you make bogey and you miss a 1-footer for par, 2-footer for par, because it happens, you must flush it out of your brain like it never happened and continue. I'm just going to continue. That was terrible. That was a mistake. I got to make those, but I'm human and I miss things and I'm carrying a camera and not really focusing on that. But nonetheless, no excuses. I should make that putt and you should make that putt because you should practice that putt over and over and over again. Let's play one more hole. Let me focus on what I have to do. Let me get in a mindset of smooth. We're going to hit driver now because this is a driver hole. And we're going to see what happens. Okay? Because this is golf and bogeys happen. I'm not editing anything. I'm not only showing you the eagle holes. Don't you love that? Come play a hole with me. Guess what? Eagle. Get out of here, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Everybody always shows their best holes. Don't be nasty. I show everything. Don't even be nasty. Okay, look, par 4 down the hill. It's not really down the hill. It's a pretty straight shot. This is golf. This is golf the way it's intended to be. Not easy. Here we go. How do I swing the driver, Jimmy? What's different? Do I do something different with my irons that I do? No. No, you don't. It's still that truck coming down the freeway. Boom. Okay? Still the same. Here and go. Okay? Nice, controlled, smooth. 55 going down the freeway. 3, 2, 1, fire. Look at that finish. And guess what? The perfect shot. You must finish. You must swing to a full finish. Nice, relaxed, calm finish. Now, I missed a 2-foot putt on the last hole. Most people would have broken their putter, been yelling and screaming, heart rate. And then what do? You get up to the tee box and you fire one into the street because you're so amped up. Let it go, man. Let it go. It's okay. You have a chance to get it back. It's never gone. And even if you don't get it back today, you get it back tomorrow. It's all right. You're not getting paid to be out here. You're paying to be out here. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Have some fun. I know you want to play well. I get it. But getting mad and getting upset, getting frustrated and overanalyzing everything doesn't do you any good. You must rinse it away. Flush it. It's gone. It'll get better. Listen, I just missed that putt and I'm over here in the middle of the fairway and I'm going to try to make a bogey. I mean, a bogey. Shouldn't have said that. A birdie. Here's my ball. Okay. I got 100 yards to the middle and it's a front flag. So that means I have less than 100. Okay. Less than 100 means I take a 100-yard club, I choke down, and I take a 3/4 swing. So my 60 degree is my 100-yard club. 60 degree. So instead of taking it up here, I choke down to almost the metal and I swing. Same swing. I just choke down a little bit so it's not as long. And that should reduce a little distance. 3, 2, 1, fire. That's hammered also. I'm incredibly too strong for this game. I don't know what's going on. There's a 100-yard marker right there. Look. It's a 60 degree. Can you see that? There's the 100-yard marker. That's where I hit it from. The ball is 15 yards past the hole. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just hitting it so pure that the ball goes further. I mean, that must be it. I guess that's a good problem to have. I don't know. Ooh, I see a tiger. We have tigers out here. It's a puma. You want to see the pumas here in San Dimas? Meow. Meow. Black cat done crossed my path. You know I'm not making this putt. Hi, kitty. Kitty, meow. Look at him. He's a tiger, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Siamese puma looking me right dead in the eyes. Okay, that's enough. Go back to whatever you were doing, pal. I think it's chasing lizards. They chase lizards and rats, and then the coyotes come and get them. Circle of life. Like Simba and Pumbaa. All right, let's go see what we can do. Now I've left myself a terribly difficult shot. Okay? I did everything correct. I hit a great drive. I took the right club. It happens. Look. Look at this. That's a tough shot. It's a downhill chip to a front green. It's bad. Look at this. Look at this lie. It's downhill. Like, it's not ideal by any means. So first I need to study it from the other side to see what I'm looking at. I got to give myself a real read, okay? So let's see what we got. Straight downhill, gonna come off of this hill, and then there's that street again, so everything's gonna break that way. So what I'm gonna do, just so you know, I'm gonna take a putting stroke. I'm gonna take a regular putting stroke with my 69-degree wedge. And I'm gonna hit it here. That's all I can do. I gotta try to make a putt. I make a bogey, I make a bogey. Whatever. I'm hitting the ball really well. That's all that matters. And I'm having fun. I'm here with you guys. Swing the V. Swing the V. Swing the V. See what happens. 3, 2, 1. Swing the V. Go. Ooh. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll take that. I like that. Now guess what? I got another one of these putts. 5, 6, 4.5, something like that, footer. These should be automatic. They really should. Okay. Do I practice putting as much as I should? No. Do you? No. These should be automatic putts. And the really, really good golfers, make this every single time. Okay. Now, I need to make an effort to practice this putting more. I've been obsessed with striking the ball and doing what I want, and it works. I'm hitting the ball hard, I'm hitting the ball far, I'm hitting the ball straight, and this might be a weak spot. So let's focus for a second and see if I can put it all together. I know that everything's moving this way. I know that it's kind of, feels like it's almost uphill. Might be flat. I feel like a little weight in my heels, so it tells me it might be in this way. So I take a stroke, I cut the putt in half. I go from here to here to here. Now I know I only need to hit it to right there in order for it to go in. So I line it up, I look at that spot, and I say I need to roll it over that spot right there. I see the spot. What do I have to do to roll it over that spot? I need to go here, drive the truck through the hole. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, fire. Not that good. My putting is terrible. Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, listen. I made 3 bogeys and a par. And for most of you watching these videos, it's not terrible. I had a chance to putt for par on every single one of those. And truly, honestly, I've made a video about it. That's what I always try to do. I try to have a good putt for par. I missed them all. That's okay. I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to make some of them, because that's how golf works. I'm not going to get down. I'm not going to get upset. Oh man, I'm 3 over now. No. I'm 3 over, but on the next hole, I can make a 2, or I can make a 3. And then one after that, I'll make another birdie. Then I'm only 1 over. Now it's all about maintaining. So flush the bad holes, keep it going. Make sure you have a putt for par. Try that. That's very important. And if you miss it, you miss it. Go back to your cart, finish your cocktail, and smile. Life is good. We'll see you next time.